Hey team, I'm your presenter from Delato Academy. Welcome to the final session of our test case design technique series. We've covered core methods equivalence partitioning, boundary value analysis, error guessing, and more. Today, your practical toolkit to pick the right technique, avoid traps, and turn test cases into quality superpowers. Let's dive in. First, let's recap the 6 core techniques we covered. Equivalence partitioning. Cut down large input space. Boundary value analysis. Catch boundary bugs fast. Decision table. Handle complex rules. State transition. Model system behavior over time. Use case testing. Validate real user flows. Error guessing. Leverage testers' intuition. Next, let's zoom out to the big picture of test case design techniques. Take a look at this table. For equivalence partitioning, its strength is reducing test case count, but watch out, it may miss edge cases. Boundary value analysis shines with input limits or thresholds, finding boundary defects fast, though it's not great for logic flows. Decision table is ideal for complex business rules, covering all rule combinations, yet it's overkill for simple checks. State transition works well for dynamic systems or workflows, capturing behavior over time, but if states are unclear, it's hard to apply. Error guessing tackles unpredictable issues using a tester's intuition, but it depends heavily on experience. And use case testing validates end-to-end user scenarios in the real world, though it's less systematic. Now that we've mapped each technique's strengths and blind spots, how do we fix the gaps? The answer: combine them. No single method is perfect, but pairing complementary techniques turns their weaknesses into strengths. Let's dive into the 1+1 combinations that make your test cases both efficient and thorough. Case 1. Equivalence partitioning plus boundary value. Categorize ranges first, then hit the edges. This combination cuts redundancy and catches boundary bugs. Case 2. Use case testing plus decision table. Map the full user flow first, then split into rule branches with a decision table. This covers end-to-end journeys and all logic combinations. Case 3. State transition plus error guessing. Model valid state changes first, then add edge gotchas expired tokens via intuition. Structured coverage plus experience-driven gaps. Great combinations make better test cases, but how do we validate they're good? Up next, 3 quick criteria to check if your test cases hit the mark. First, coverage. Does it hit core requirements and key risks? No gaps allowed. Second, executability. Could a new tester pick this up and run it? No questions. Third, maintainability. When requirements shift, can you update these cases fast? Nail these 3, and your test cases go from good to reliable. With combinations and quality checks locked in, how do you actually apply these techniques day to day? Let's wrap up with the final piece, turning what we've covered into actionable steps for your workflow. Start with requirements. Understand what the system needs to do. Then pick techniques and remember, you don't have to stick to just one, mix and match based on the scenario. Next, design test cases using those chosen methods. After that, review your cases to make sure they're solid. And finally, learn and improve. Use feedback from testing to get better at this process over time. Do remember, it's not just writing cases, it's building a system. At last, let's put your skills to the test with the mini challenges. For scenario loan approval relying on credit score, income, and employment. Which test case design technique do you think is best? And scenario B, an elevator with states like idle, moving, door open, door closed. What technique would you pick here? Pause and mull over each scenario. Then let's see how spot on your technique choices are.
Thank you for learning with us today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification icon to join our journey and ensure you don't miss anything. Delato Academy, daily learning, daily growth.